This video is for language, page 110, and it's introducing or reviewing the difference between fact and opinion. And the orange box at the top of the page, it reminds us that a fact is something that is true or something that can be proven. And an example sentence would be, we have 2 dogs. Well, you can go and you can actually count the dogs. You can prove it's something measurable that we have 2 dogs. An opinion is something that tells what someone believes or feels. It often uses the words actually, I think or I believe. And often they use words that are comparing, like this sentence where it talks about the cutest and the smartest, right? The fastest, words like that, that are often someone's opinion, the best, right? Okay, well, let's do some of these. I think it'll become more clear as we do it. We're going to write F on the line in front of the sentence if it's a fact, and O if it's an opinion. If you'd like, if you're going, I've done these before, I want to try them out, go ahead and you can pause the video right now. Go ahead and do these 10 sentences on your own, and then hit play to resume, and we'll check your answers and see how well you did. All right. In number 1, it says we have a new library in our neighborhood. Well, that's something that we can actually be proven, right? So you should have written F for fact. Number 2, the library is 1 mile from our house. Again, this is something that can be proven. We could actually even measure it, couldn't we? So that also is a fact. Number 3 said that 1 mile is too far to walk. Well, you may disagree with that. Some friends in class were like, yes, and some said, no, that's not too far. So that is actually an opinion, whether it's too far. So when you add this, right, it becomes an opinion versus a fact. Number 4, the library has the nicest children's area. You should have written opinion, and O for opinion there. You could have said the library has a children's area. That would have been a fact. But when we say it's the nicest one, when we add those adjectives there, it becomes an opinion. Let's do the next one. There are over 500 books just for children. What did you put for that one? Okay. A fact would have been correct. It's something we can actually prove. We can count the books in that section. Number 6, the biography about Laura Ingalls Wilder is the best book. Well, it could say it's a book, but again, we're throwing in this that it's the best book, and that makes it an opinion. Because you may think a different book is the best book ever written, right? Number 7, this book has beautiful pictures. You probably caught that one too. That's an opinion, right? Everyone has a different opinion about what makes a good picture often, even though we may agree most of the time. Number 8, this book has a picture of a kinkajou on this page. Is that something we can prove? Actually, it is, isn't it? So that would be a fact. What about number 9? Our librarian is very helpful. This one's a little bit trickier. It's actually an opinion, but, in talking, like, couldn't you measure that? Or it's still an opinion, but I understand your thinking and reasoning if that's what you had. The last one, we plan to visit the library each Tuesday after school. That's a fact. It's something that can be proven that we're going to do and has a specific day. So hopefully that helped a little bit. For some friends, this was brand new. Other classmates, they have had the concept of fact and opinion before. In the next 2 sections, these are both review, and I want you to do these on your own. Part B, you have several things to do. First, you're going to identify what type of sentence it is, whether it's declarative, interrogative, exclamatory, or imperative. And you're going to tell me what type it is here on the line at the beginning of the sentence. You can use the abbreviations printed here on the paper. Then I want you to use proofreader marks to show which letters should be capitalized and to add the end punctuation at the end. The last section, part C at the bottom, these three are all run-on sentences. You need to insert the missing end punctuation between the two sentences. That was a little confusing, so we went ahead and did one together, and I'd like to do that with you as well. Number 1 says, "It is cold outside. We should wear our coats." As you can tell, I naturally pause there where the period should go. It's cold outside, period. And then I would capitalize the W, the word we, because it's going to be the first letter, the first word in the second sentence. So go ahead and try 2 and 3 and see if you can figure out where those two sentences actually, should be divided. And that's really good practice because a lot of times when we're doing our stories, we use run-on sentences. We're busy trying to get our ideas into words and onto the paper, and a lot of times we forget to put punctuation at the end of our sentences. So this will be good practice for us in our own writing. Great. I hope this helps, and look forward to where we can be doing this together and go over any questions you have. See you next time.